It's not a car, it's not a bike, but for millions of Indians, it's the very definition of transportation. The Bajaj RE rickshaw is not just a vehicle, it's an icon, a survivor, a money-making machine. And today, we are diving deep into the story, the design, the economics, and the future of India's most beloved three-wheeler. Let's start with a fact. Over 6 million Bajaj REs have been sold across more than 35 countries. In India alone, they dominate the roads of every small town and metro city. Why? Because this vehicle is affordable, efficient, and unbreakable. The Bajaj RE's success begins with its simplicity. A single-cylinder engine, manual gears, rear-wheel drive. It's rugged, built to take abuse. Mechanics in even the smallest villages know how to fix it, with just a wrench and a hammer. Now let's talk numbers. The current generation, the Bajaj RE 4S, runs a 236cc petrol engine. It makes around 11 PS of power, just enough to carry 3 adults and a driver at decent city speeds. You'll get a mileage of 35 to 40 km/h, which makes it incredibly cost-effective for commercial use. But that's not all. There are CNG, LPG, and even electric variants available now. Bajaj has kept up with the times. Especially in cities like Delhi and Mumbai, the CNG and electric rickshaws are becoming the new standard due to pollution norms. The electric version, known as the Bajaj RE F, is particularly interesting. It promises zero emissions, lower running costs, and smooth operation, though it's still catching up in terms of range and charging infrastructure. Let's not forget, the Bajaj RE is not a luxury vehicle. But it is a livelihood for lakhs of Indians. One rickshaw can earn its owner between 800 rupees to 1500 rupees per day, depending on the city. The initial cost of buying a new one is around 2 rupees and 50 paise to 3 lakh rupees, but it pays for itself in a year. It's the cheapest startup idea in India, and that's why it sells like hotcakes. Over the years, Bajaj has exported the RE to Africa, Southeast Asia, and even Latin America. In Egypt and Nigeria, they're called tuk-tuks, and they've created an entire economy of micro-entrepreneurs. But let's bring this back to Indian roads. Despite new competition from electric startups and government-backed EV makers, the Bajaj RE holds its ground because of one thing: trust. The trust of drivers, passengers, fleet operators, and service mechanics. It's not fancy, but it works. Every single day. In fact, if you ask any Indian, there's a high chance their first solo ride as a kid was in one of these. So what's next? Bajaj is slowly electrifying the RE lineup, improving safety, and tweaking the design. But the core formula won't change. Because when a vehicle becomes part of a country's culture, you don't just replace it. You evolve it. So next time you see a rickshaw buzzing through traffic, weaving between cars, just remember that little three-wheeler is a giant in the world of transport.